Welcome to the new and refreshed Morning Coffee, where two dynamic hosts bring a fresh perspective to the conversations you love, all over a cup of coffee. Whether you're a longtime listener or just tuning in, get ready for a daily dose of humor, warmth, and fresh energy.
Okay, so you ever get that feeling? Like Hollywood's kind of out of ideas, just churning out sequel after sequel, bigger explosions, bigger budgets, but the same old stories.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like they're afraid to take risks, you know?
Exactly. But what if I told you there's this studio, one known for its pretty clever hits, and they might have figured out a way to break the mold, shake things up, and get this, without spending a fortune.
Okay, now you've got my attention. What are they doing?
Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today. We're talking Lionsgate.
Lionsgate, huh?
Yeah. They're making a really interesting move, partnering up with this AI company, Runway. And honestly, the whole thing's got me pretty fascinated, even a little, I don't know, hopeful.
Hopeful about AI in Hollywood. Now that's new. Most folks are worried about robots taking their jobs.
True. We'll definitely get to those concerns because believe me, there's a lot to unpack there. But first, I got to tell you, this Hollywood Reporter article, it's dated September 18th, just came out today. And, well, it really caught my eye.
Yeah.
Lionsgate, they're the brains behind movies like John Wick.
Oh, okay, yeah. John Wick, The Hunger Games, those were huge.
Huge is right. And they did it by creating these really compelling stories, really innovative action, not just throwing a bunch of CGI at the screen.
Right. They're known for working smart, not just spending a ton of money. Like, remember how they marketed John Wick? It was all about, targeted hype, word of mouth, then those insane fight scenes that had everybody talking.
Exactly. And I think this AI thing, it might be another example of Lionsgate zigging while the rest of Hollywood zags.
Okay, so zigging how? What's the deal with this Runway company? What do they do?
So Runway, they're all about AI, specifically for video and image creation. They're making serious waves. And here's the kicker. This is actually their first big studio deal.
First one. Wow, that actually is intriguing. Makes you wonder what they've got that's so special.
Right. And it's not like Runway's just, handing Lionsgate some off-the-shelf AI software. Nope, they're building something custom.
Yeah.
This AI, it'll be trained on Lionsgate's entire film and TV library.
Whoa, hold on. You're saying they're feeding this AI everything Lionsgate has ever made?
Pretty much. It'll analyze everything. We're talking editing styles, pacing, even like the way those iconic John Wick action sequences are put together.
So instead of some generic AI spitting out, robot-written scripts or whatever, this thing could actually learn to create stuff with that distinct Lionsgate flavor.
That's the idea. It's like giving their creative teams this secret weapon, this tool that's been specifically designed to amplify their strengths.
Okay, I get that it's a powerful tool, but how would it actually work in practice? I mean, the article mentions things like, assisting filmmakers and streamlining production, but that's all pretty vague, isn't it?
Totally. What does that even mean? But I think a good example, the one that popped into my head was, say you're a director, right? And you're planning out this super elaborate stunt.
Okay, yeah, something very John Wick-esque.
Exactly. So this AI, it could analyze like every successful action scene from Lionsgate's past, see what worked, maybe suggest cool camera angles, editing tricks.
And all of that would fit with Lionsgate's style because it learned from their library. That's actually pretty clever, but there's got to be a but here, right?
Well, the big one is, what about the human element? The creativity, the artistry?
Yeah, because if we're talking about AI designing shots, editing scenes, where does that leave the director, the editor, all those folks?
That is the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And look, it's something a lot of people in the industry are worried about, and rightfully so, especially with the actors and writers strikes still going on.
Right. AI is a huge point of contention there. And just recently, California passed that new law, right? The one with guidelines for how AI can be used in documentaries.
Exactly. So there are definitely guardrails being put in place. And to be fair, Lionsgate, they keep saying this isn't about replacing people.
It's all about augmenting. That's their word, right?
Augmenting, yeah. Which, okay, sounds a lot better than replacing. But I think there's still some healthy skepticism about how this all plays out in reality.
100%. But even with all the uncertainty, you gotta admit, this Lionsgate deal, it feels different, right? It's a major studio taking a real swing at integrating AI, not just, dipping their toes in the water.
Absolutely. This could be huge. I mean, imagine if Lionsgate finds a way to make this work, if they figure out how to use AI to actually, enhance their films to be more efficient, more creative, that could set off a chain reaction throughout Hollywood.
No doubt. Other studios are watching this very closely. If Lionsgate stumbles, it'll scare everyone off. But if they succeed, well, that's a whole other story. One we'll be following very closely, I'm sure.
And that's the thing, isn't it? This deal, it's just the beginning. It's going to be fascinating to see how this all unfolds. And who knows what impact it'll have on the movies we'll be watching a few years down the line.
It really makes you think, what does it even mean to be a filmmaker in the age of AI? Something to ponder.
Definitely something to ponder. And, hey, maybe something for all of us to keep an eye on. Thanks for diving into this with me. It's been a fascinating conversation.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.
And to all our listeners, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep asking questions. And maybe, just maybe, keep an open mind about the future of film. Because who knows? It might be more intelligent